Hey everybody, Frank and Gary here.
Hey, welcome back.
We are a DIY couple that has been working on an old abandoned mansion we found on the internet. We bought it at a foreclosure auction, and it was in really bad shape.
Very bad shape. But
Nobody else wanted it.
No.
That's obvious because we got it pretty cheap.
We did. Oh, but she's doing so much better now. We have made a lot of progress. Especially with water issues.
And this video is the
continuation.
Well, but I think this is the last one that shows us pretty much getting a whole bunch of the water.
Right. We in this week's video, we are finishing up doing some gutter bypassing, taking off cornice moldings. But we did a lot of this to be prepared for winter, to help her continue to dry out even with cold and wet weather coming.
And here it is near the end of January, and it has worked out quite well.
Oh, it has. It's amazing how much drier she is.
So enjoy the video today. We're glad you're here with us on our journey.
Thanks for watching.
It has become time to start Operation Expose the Brick. All this cornice molding has decayed brick behind it, especially this area right here. That's supposed to be straight, and you can see it bows out really good right there because that is full of knocked off brick. This is supposed to be flat, and all the way to that dormer was busting all this stone. Of course, the water being on it didn't help at all because it made it soft and then it broke it. So we're gonna have to replace a couple of those. But project right now is to take the cornice molding down from here to probably about there where that seam is. Maybe one more, so we can stop the water going in, because the box gutter right here collects water. The cornice molding here funnels the water, and then since there's no outlet for the water, it goes into the house right there, and it goes all the way. That's the portico roof, so it winds up down on the floor of the portico. So we've got to fix it. Stop the leak, stop the water. That's what we got to do.
Trying to break the seams open.
Yeah, this stuff's soldered together, so all of this is soldered on.
It's pretty when it's actually in place.
Yeah. It might need a touch of paint.
Yeah, just a touch. Good sandblasting might not help. Might help it.
We'll do something. It's gonna look a lot better when we put it back up.
Oh, it's gonna look fabulous.
I'm even marking it so we know where it goes. Even though I think this puzzle would be pretty easy to put together.
Yes. Yes, it would.
So, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see actually what it looks like behind there.
I kind of suspect what it looks like behind there. That's why it's bulged out so much.
While Frank is doing this, I'll be working on the portico and trying to block some of the water. I've got my hotline. We're cooking. I'm back to cooking.
I've taken off everything that could trip me.
Taking everything off that could trip you.
And for the people that are worried about me being on the scaffolding, it's only 10 feet up.
10 feet up.
So any harness that I wear wouldn't tighten up until
True.
I hit the ground. Anyway, so
yeah. Yeah.
I'm just gonna be real careful.
Yes.
because it's hard to fall off this side.
Yeah.
And this side, it's only, I put the next walk boards only 5 feet down. So that's what I would hit, was the walk boards.
Yeah.
So, and then 10 feet down is the portico roof. I'm not going anywhere, so.
No, you're not going anywhere. Just
famous
be careful.
last words, but
yeah.
We'll get it on camera. Don't
well, notice that Frank is up here. So, and these are close together. Even when it was only 5 feet, I kept tripping off of it, so. But I was filming and not paying attention, so. I know. Frank gave me a job today, which I'm very excited about. We're up here on the front portico, and while he is up there working on the cornice moldings, I am down here, and these little troughs fill with water and they freeze and they're breaking the rocks, and which affect the arches underneath. And so I'm going along and I'm putting some hot lime mortar in there and kind of making a little mound, and these little troughs as well, and so that the water will shed and not sit, freeze, and crack. And it won't soak into the limestone, because it tends to do that, and it won't freeze and break the stone. But that's what I'm up to while Frank is up there. Got my hot lime mortar, and off I go.
Well, you guys get to be the first to see behind here how bad it is. This area I don't think is terribly bad though. That area is the worst. But figured we'd video taking this down. See what's behind here. See how many bricks fall out.
Oh, there's a few. Anyway, it's kind of sad to watch the cornice molding come down. However, we got to do what we got to do to fix it.
Gotta save the house somehow.
Yep. Gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, let's see what it looks like. Well, you can tell right here she slipped.
Well, look at here.
Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just... Oh, yeah.
So, we'll have to redo this dormer too.
Oh.
It's just a little tiny thing. Take maybe a day, couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours. Yeah, it's even bulging right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we knew that this little one, they had tried to fix it at one point in time.
But they didn't start with the foundation.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't a foundation.
Yeah.
You gotta have something to build it on. That's what the problem is.
Right. So.
And you can't build it on. I mean, that sill at one time was straight, I promise.
Yeah.
Can you see the slope in the camera?
Yeah, I can. Let me. I mean, you can just see how it goes down right there.
Don't the bricks. I'm just trying to get them out so they don't fall on nobody.
Yeah. And again, they've got the...
Raccoon poop.
Yeah, they got the clay bricks mixed.
Well, it wasn't supposed to see moisture.
Yeah.
It did.
It did.
It certainly did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
We got a little cleaning up to do. we'll go ahead and do our little, put the nailer in there, put this stuff back up, put flashing over this, and the house is gonna be dry.
Can you believe that? That's great.
Ish.
Ish.
But man, this water, this was, and it hasn't rained it's been a pretty dry month.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been excited about the house, but that's why we're starting to do all this, because we really want it
To be dry.
to be dry.
She deserves to be dry.
See, that's why we were telling you that that's the reason these are bulging out, because all the debris over the years has fallen down in here, and
Birds,
pulled it away
yeah.
from here, and
Bird's
not
nest.
much left of that
Oh, no.
stand out.
There's nothing left of that one.
I'll come along here and take some of this down. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's a testament to lime mortar. That's all that's holding that brick there.
This one?
Yeah. But don't go pulling too much, because it's got a dormer above it.
I know. We'll put something in here.
Yeah, this is why we took all the stones off the other ones. Good grief. We'll have to put something in there to support those bricks.
Yes, we'll do that. Right. Today or tomorrow.
In the immediate future.
Yeah.
So, but those aren't doing a thing.
Well, no. These hadn't fallen into the box gutter, the cornice molding yet, but I don't want to take these out because
No, they're holding, they're supporting. So,
even though that's a small dormer, it's big enough.
yeah, but it's got a lot of little stones in it.
No, I mean, it would fall down pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they repaired it at one point in time, because you can see some cement mortar.
oh no, I know
Up
that
there.
I know that you can tell from inside
Yeah,
that
yeah.
I suspect that one's worse.
I do too. I do too.
Alrighty,
All right.
I'll get this one ready to pull, and then we'll video that.
All right.
Now, I think the whole thing should come down. Oh, there's a big one right there. Always more.
Always one more.
In this case, there's two more.
Well, I think the bricks are helping you, because this.
Yeah. Should I pull some out
Um,
and let it fall?
oh, there's a whole bunch right here. There's a whole bunch.
I don't want them to necessarily.
I don't know if you all can see that. Oh my.
I don't want these to go clombering down onto the thing.
Hang on. Ow.
But this is what the first dormer we did looked like, so
Yeah,
we didn't have to open this up to know what was going on.
that's true.
Now, I want Nathan the Mason to pay particular attention to what we're going to reveal here. I know that he didn't know, because who would have thought that it looked like this? But
this explains why we took down the dormer stones.
si, señorita.
Because we did not want to be working on this with all that stone up there. That would not have been safe, and we probably would have lost several stones.
Now I think I got it.
Yeah. Ugh. Whoop. Oh, nice catch. Oh, look, there's a whole bunch of bricks.
That's what I was trying to catch.
Yeah, a whole bunch of bricks behind there. You got two there.
I like it.
That's okay. Oh, wow. Well, the termites didn't like the knot in the wood.
See, that I don't know that that's termites.
You don't?
That's just rot.
Just right. Oh, look at this corner.
I mean, there might have been some termites in there, I suppose. But we've heard that they don't like heart pine.
No.
They ate it.
Because that's all that was in this house.
Okay.
This part actually isn't as bad as I thought it would be. But
well, underneath that, see,
yeah,
that's where the.
This is where that
this
leak.
Is where
would.
it's. I mean, this is where this whole side of the dormer sat.
Right. Mm-hmm.
And this is supposed to be an inch wide. That's where a piece of wood like this. Well, not this one, but. There we go. An inch thick piece of wood was right here. Right there.
Yeah, well, it's not there anymore.
No. And since that fell, this sagged. So, I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you think we should have went ahead and took this cornice molding off and repaired this with 10,000, 8 to 10,000 pounds of stone that's resting on this. Yeah, you guys decide.
Meh.
We weren't gonna try it.
No. No. No, we weren't.
But now, all this water that was coming in here, running down into this cornice molding, and doing this,
yeah, all that
is no longer.
And
we're gonna flash right over this.
Right, and it will dry out this wall, the wall that's in the master bedroom.
Yep.
It will keep the porch dry.
Yep.
So, I mean,
This is exciting for us.
yes, it is. Just number one to see.
We knew that this needed to be done a long time ago, but
right. We had other things we had to
Yes.
get done first.
Right.
Priority. I mean, the whole house was on life support. So
Still is in place. Nah, I guess I feel like we've gotten a handle on it. So.
yeah, she's not on life support. She's still in serious condition, but you know, I think she's stable. Serious but stable.
No woman is stable.
Well,
don't put that on YouTube. I meant typically no woman is stable.
well,
Typically.
Miss Mooreland she's got her moments.
Now the fun job begins. This. Oh. I mean, this is that deep and that wide of raccoon poop, dirt, and old lime mortar all the way across the front, all the way along. And my job is to empty it. Couldn't have asked for a funner job today. But you know what? It's got to be done. Now I'll mask up, put on some gloves, and get to work.
Frank got it all cleaned out. He's cutting the tin. he's gonna cover this up and redirecting the water. And what that will do will force all that water to go out instead of in.
It'll come, because this is as far back as it's going to come down. And it'll come down and be on the outside of the wall for once.
Well, Miss Mooreland's not going to know what to do. Is the water going on the outside?
The water's gonna go down the outside of the wall.
The outside.
Well, you think it's gonna work?
I think so. I sure hope so. It can't be worse than what it was.
Impossible. Even if I left it completely open, it would do better.
Because it wasn't funneled in.
Some of the water will go
out.
The way it was, every single drop that got into the box gutter went into the house and wound up on the front porch.
Yes.
Now, some of it, some should not.
Should stay on the outside. Should stay on the outside.
I mean, I'm using gravity. I mean, if gravity works like it normally does.
Yeah?
Which typically it does.
Okay. Yeah, gravity always works the same.
I can't promise it because it is a theory. It's still a theory.
It is a theory.
It's cleanup time. Because of raccoon poop, we're wearing our masks to keep us safe. And it's going to starting to get rain, so got to get busy. But that's what it looks like.
And voila! Just like that, we disassembled and took down the scaffolding and cleaned. I think that's a record, Carrie.
I think so.
Because that is a whole bunch of rain. So, just like that, we got this, the beautiful new galvanized metal up. I didn't want the sun to reflect in certain spots, so I made sure it was wavy. Sort of like the wavy glass that is in old windows. But this area is gonna now start drying out. If Carrie uses this clip of video, we will put a picture that we have of the house in the 40s that was taken around the time when it showed up in Life magazine. And this spot, you'll be able to tell in the picture, it's a black and white picture, but you can tell this spot is already dark. So that has been leaking up here. This box gutter area thingy has been leaking since the 40s at least. So that spot's not has seen water since 1940 something at least. And we got it. 80 years it took to fix it, but
Hey.
it is what it is.
Whoa. Black vulture.
So, but we cleaned it. She's all ready to go. This is one of the best areas of the house, I mean, as far as leaking, it was leaking. It had a couple holes in it, but this whole area was done in around 2007 because this whole structure had fallen off of this what this front portico looked like. But we're close.
Minnie, I don't think you quite fit in that box. I don't think you quite fit in the box. Are you happy about being in that box? You silly cat.